the problem I have with the Bible is the heaven and hell stuff. That if I don't believe in a certain way, that I'm going to go to hell. Do you believe I'm going to go to hell?
No. Well,
You have to understand what hell is.
yes. You get
know,
into
the Bible's
doctrine.
the Bible has its own definition of these things, and what people think hell is and what people think heaven is. You'd be surprised the Bible gives you a reasonable and a appropriate answer for it. It's correct.
Right. We understand, our understanding of the Bible, to me, if you really want to understand something, you start at the beginning, you don't start in the middle. So to me, if you understand Genesis, first of all, you have to read it. Read Genesis and begin to understand. You understand that we have a loving Creator.
I'm happy being Jewish. It's worked for me for almost 57 years.
All right.
What more do I need to do or know than my Jewish faith?
Well, that's a good point. You want to answer that?
I have a thought,
Okay.
The law that was given to Moses was a tutor. The Bible said that law was a tutor to lead to the Christ, the Messiah. And this is what was needed to reverse what Adam and Eve did. What Carol was just speaking about, how we lost perfection, why it is that we died.
What we were trying to do is just share some encouraging information with the neighbors today.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we had an article here on stress, because so many people have stress in their lives. In fact, right here on page 9, some ways to reduce stress using the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's mainly my purpose for coming.
How would I use the Bible to reduce stress?
Do you have a Bible?
Yes, my son actually goes to Catholic school, so he studies the Bible.
All right, excellent. Well, for example, featured here in Ecclesiastes 7:16, it says, "Don't expect perfection of yourself or others." Good practical advice, because sometimes when we expect too much of other people, that puts that puts stress on ourselves, right? Okay. We had another good one here. It's from Philippians 1:10 and 11, and it says, "Set appropriate priorities," and that's true. Some things are not appropriate. In other words, do we all need to be Bill Gates?
I don't.
No, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health and you're not happy, what's the point in having all that money? So set appropriate priorities. Isn't it better to love our Creator and love our family?
But some of this sounds like common sense, not necessarily what's in the Bible.
But the Bible is a practical guide for living. It is common sense. A lot of people, criticize the Bible or put the Bible aside because they say it's old-fashioned, but they've never read it. They would rather turn on Dr. Phil and look at what Dr. Phil said. And Dr. Phil is
having problems himself.
True, but also he's not looking at the practicality of what's in the Bible. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. That's common sense.